Please help me subscribe to my channel and like it before I start.
Please help me subscribe to my channel and like it before I start. Hello everyone, welcome to today's story time. It's said that in a remote and magical forest there lived a fox named Red Hair. The red-haired one is a particularly cunning fox. If the fox world talks about Oscar, he can definitely win the Best Acting Award 3 years in a row. But don't look at his usual smile. In fact, his little thoughts are better than his. The tail is a little longer. In a forest gently embraced by the sun, animals enjoy a harmonious and peaceful life. Deer playing in the grass, bunny looking for delicious wild berries in the bushes. The creek flows gurglingly, bringing vitality to the forest. However, in this seemingly peaceful land, but it hides a strange aura, that is, the cunning deeds of a fox named Red-haired, the famous little fox in the forest, known for his cleverness and cunning. If there is a Best Actor award to be selected in the forest, then Hong Mao can definitely win the championship consecutively. Whether it's dressing up as a wounded bird to elicit sympathy, or pretend to be a little lamb that has lost its direction, Hong Mao can always use his superb acting skills and clever disguise. Let other animals be fooled one day. Is Hong Mao performing his one-man show again? He first pretended to be a little squirrel eager to benefit, scammed the bear's honey. Then he dressed up as a lost little duck, cleverly from the piggy, brought a lot of delicious acorns animals in the forest. We are already used to these little tricks of Red Hair, but every time, everyone has to admire Hong Mao's wit and creativity. However, when they find themselves fooled yet again, can't help showing confusion and disappointment at this time. Elder Old Monkey in the forest witnessed it all with his weathered eyes. He shook his head slightly, sighed, talked to the little animals around you. Look at the Red Hair. This guy is so dishonest. The old monkey's words were full of helplessness and worry. He was worried that Hong Mao would always use cunning means to get what you want. Eventually he will lose all his friends. The story of the Red Hair soon spread in the forest. Everyone knows the cunning behavior of this little fox. Some animals shake their heads, some animals sigh, some animals simply decide to stay away from this dishonest little fox. Although Red Hair succeeds every time, but he didn't notice. My fan base is dwindling little by little. How long can days like this last? Will Red Hair realize the consequences of one's actions? Will he still insist on continuing his cunning life? The animals in the forest are all paying attention to this issue. And Hong Mao's next move, how will it affect his status in the forest? What kind of joy will it bring to him? Let's continue to pay attention to Hong Mao's story. Look at this little whether the fox can experience in the forest, find opportunities for growth and transformation. Just as Hong Mao is enjoying the forest newfound respect and affection, one day he met a monk who was meditating. This monk looks very peaceful, no material decoration around. There is only one scripture that looks quite shabby. Hong Mao's curiosity aroused, approached the monk quietly. He wanted to know why this monk could be in this room, maintaining such a calm heart in a turbulent world. The monk seems to have sensed the approach of the feather a long time ago, slowly opened his eyes, showed a gentle smile to Hong Mao. Hong Mao felt a little embarrassed. He never thought about himself, a little fox in the forest, will have such a close contact with the monk. There is no blame or displeasure in the monk's eyes, only deep compassion and understanding. The monk spoke. His voice is calm and magnetic, like the spring breeze blowing through Hong Mao's heart. He told Hong Mao a story about greed. It tells the story of a man who once had everything, but because the fox who was greedy and ultimately lost everything. The story is simple but meaningful. Hong Mao Ting's full attention. His heart fluctuated as the story progressed. After the story ends, Hong Mao was silent. His heart seemed to be opened with a key. What he once thought were his achievements, those cunning things he was once proud of, suddenly everything seemed so small and insignificant. He began to reflect on his life. Reflect on your own behavior. Red Hair sits alone under the moonlight as phantoms of the animals he had deceived, their disappointment. The sad and angry expressions are vivid in my mind. Hong Mao didn't sleep that night. He has been thinking about the monk's story and one's own life. When the first ray of morning light enters the forest, Hong Mao made a decision. He wants to change. He wants to use his intelligence to help others, instead of cheating and hurting charity. With the coming of a new day, Hong Mao ushered in a new chapter of his life in the forest. Sunrise time. He was standing on a high rock, facing the warm sunshine. Made an important decision. He wants to change himself, to make up for the harm done to other animals in the past. He was determined to use his intelligence to help animals in need. No longer a troublemaking little fox. First the Red Hair starts to look for the animals he had deceived. He called as he walked. The voice was full of apology. Friends, I'm here to apologize. But animals react differently to its presence. Some are curious, some are wary, some just turned around and left. Hong Mao was not discouraged. It knows that rebuilding trust takes time and patience. At this time, he met a little rabbit in danger. The little rabbit accidentally fell into a deep pit. I can't climb out no matter what. Hong Mao saw this scene. I immediately thought of a plan. He found a long branch, cleverly built a simple ladder, helped the little rabbit climb out safely. The little rabbit is grateful for the Red Hair's rescue. He jumped to Hong Mao's side, said Red Hair excitedly, "You are amazing. Thank you for saving me." This incident quickly spread in the forest. The animals began to re-examine this once cunning little fox. However, changing yourself is not easy. Hong Mao, in the process of helping animals, encountered many challenges. Once he tried to stop a forest fire. but was almost trapped by the raging flames. That moment, he felt unprecedented fear and helplessness. Just when he almost gave up, he suddenly remembered the monk's words. True courage is not the absence of fear, but choose to move forward in the face of fear. Words are like a clear stream, resisted the fear in Hong Mao's heart, gave him the courage and strength to move on. After some hard work, Hong Mao finally stopped the spread of the fire, protected forests and animals' homes. This incident once again proves the change of Hong Mao. It also gave him a reputation, and the forest reached new heights. The animals began to gather around Hong Mao and ask him for help, hope to get his help and guidance. Hong Mao's life changed because of these changes, and become fulfilled and happy. He is no longer the lonely little fox. Instead, he became an indispensable member of the forest. Whenever night falls, he will sit under the moonlight, thinking back on your own journey of change. My heart is full of gratitude and satisfaction. He knows all these changes. It all started on that sunny afternoon. As Hong Mao's reputation in the forest increases, it gradually became many small animals, self-blame and mentor in mind. Whether you are having trouble finding food, still need to solve the problem of home security, animals can always be at Hong Mao's place. Find a solution. Hong Mao always listen patiently to every animal's problem and then use his smart brain, answer them one by one. Little squirrel, because of Hong Mao's suggestion, learned to store food for winter. Deer, under the guidance of Red Hare, found the best route to avoid predators. Life in the forest is, because of Red Hare's wisdom and kindness, become more harmonious and beautiful. On a sunny afternoon, Hong Mao met the monk again. The monk is still so peaceful and quiet. His eyes sparkled with admiration and encouragement.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and click the like bell.